A nip here, a tuck there. Who hasn't thought about plastic surgery as a way to recapture our youth? More and more Iowans are going under the knife, but they're also having less invasive procedures done like Botox and Juvederm. Tonight in part one of Saving Face and Other Body Parts, Susie Robinette takes a look inside the art and science of looking younger.
My assignment for this story, find out why so many people are getting Botox and facelifts. I wondered myself, how would I look 20 years younger when I didn't have these fine lines and wrinkles? Well, since I've spent most of my career in television, I suddenly realized I really can go back in time.
Decided we were going to do the weather again live today, and believe me, it is a fantastic day out here weather-wise.
Yes, that's me doing the weather back in the 80s, but do I really want to look like that now? Dr. Brenton Koch, a board-certified plastic surgeon in Des Moines, specializes on the neck and face.
I talk people out of surgery on a daily basis.
Then why is his practice booming?
I don't think it's so much about seeking perfection or seeking youth, so to speak, as it is our definition of old has changed in our society. Just this morning I did a facelift on a 70-year-old executive who has no interest in retirement.
The executive was a man. In fact, Dr. Cook says 1 in 5 of his patients is male. The most popular treatment is Botox and other fillers. Botox costs about $350. Number 2 on the most popular list is the brow lift and getting rid of the sags and bags.
The eyes are the window to the soul. That's where people express themselves and tell you they're happy or they're sad.
Okay, rest your lips together. Nice, 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 nice.
Lip rejuvenation is also popular. The lips are numbed so you don't feel anything. It costs $550 and should last 8 to 12 months. If you're like me, you would want to see what you would look like after plastic surgery. Well, that is possible today with this imaging technology that Dr. Cook uses with his patients. But why are we so obsessed with beauty?
Not everybody needs this, not at all. I think they're very, very beautiful people walking around that think they need to change something on the outside, and maybe they need to change something on the inside first.
When I looked in the mirror, I didn't recognize myself. I felt like that wasn't me.
Tomorrow night, we'll meet Patty Parker, one of Dr. Cook's patients, who just went through a life-changing experience. Susie Robinette, Fox News at 9.
If you haven't voted in our web poll yet, go to kdsm.com and vote for what, if anything, you would change. We'll have the results tomorrow night. Do you think twice about spending $30,000 on a new car? Chances are no. But when people go under the knife and spend that kind of money on a facelift, friends and family can be quick to criticize. Tonight in part 2 of Saving Face and Other Body Parts, Susie Robinette introduces us to one woman who says having a facelift and 3 other surgeries changed her life.
Patty Parker manages a day spa in West Des Moines.
I had a brow lift, I had a full facelift, I had rhinoplasty, and then I had liposuction under my chin.
She had decided enough was enough, so 3.5 weeks ago, Patty underwent 5.5 hours of surgery.
The older I got, the more I hated each photograph, and after I saw the family Thanksgiving pictures, I think that's when I decided. I thought my brother's face looked better than I did, so I thought I could do something about that.
The before pictures show her chins, as she calls them, a nose she didn't like, and overall signs of aging.
My son called from Iowa City and said, "Mom, you're not going to look like yourself. I think it's unnecessary," and he brought up Kanye West, who's a rap singer whose mother died during plastic surgery and different things. So my kids were freaked out. My dad was freaked out. And so it was a hard decision to make.
It is painful to see the after photos. These pictures were taken just a few days after the surgery.
I started out, I had black eyes, you know, bruised eyes, and bruised on the smile. I still have a little bit of a dent on one side. There's lots of swelling, and you felt it early. It's really hard.
But what about the cost of trying to return to our younger years? For Patty Parker, it cost her about $30,000, and she says that is a lot of money. But to that point, her surgeon, Dr. Cook, says it's all relative.
It isn't without a thought that people will spend $30,000 on a car and then trade it in 3 years later at a $12,000 or $15,000 loss and think nothing of it and purchase another car. But to spend, like you asked, $10,000 on a cosmetic surgery that will make them look better going forward forever, suddenly it's a consideration. And I think that view is changing a lot.
Another view that has changed after 3.5 weeks.
And when I looked in the mirror, I didn't recognize myself. I felt like that wasn't me. So, and I went home, of course, and dug out some old pictures and found a picture from about just 22 years ago, and it looked like me 22 years ago, and I'm like, yes.
And you know, when you hear people say they had a facelift because they had a class reunion coming up?
I have a class reunion in August, and at the time I scheduled the surgery, I had forgotten about it. So I think it's going to be kind of fun to go back to my class reunion and hopefully look good.
For Patty Parker, the old adage, time will tell, now could be, time is on my side. Susie Robinette, Fox News at 9.
If you could have a procedure, what would you have done? Well, according to our web poll, it's a tie between liposuction and breast implants. 21% of our viewers say they wouldn't have anything done, and 5% of you said you would have everything done.
We are just 3 days away from Mother's Day. I'm calling out my mom this morning because she already opened her Mother's Day card.
Oh, she did?
Yeah, she just opened it as soon as it came in the mail. Okay. Anyway, you don't have to spend a small fortune to make your mom feel special this year.
Channel 13's Megan Ruther joins us now with some Mother's Day gift ideas. What do you have, Megan?
Well, good morning, Brooke. I hope your husband is paying attention this morning along with all the other husbands.
There you go.
Along with all the other husbands and kids out there, because I caught up with some moms at Raccoon River Park in West Des Moines, and here's what they say they really want.
I would love maybe some artwork for my kids, cards or something cute I want to frame on the wall.
What do you want for Mother's Day?
I'm looking forward to breakfast out and probably just a day doing yard work. Not looking for any gifts.
Okay, so time and handmade cards top the list of these moms. That doesn't cost you anything, maybe a little craft supplies, but they'll go a long way in making mom feel special. But I didn't let these moms off the hook. I asked them what if they could really have a gift, if their husbands or kids wanted to get them something. They all said they would really like a little pampering. I called around to find some prices. You can get a manicure at the spa at West Glen and West Des Moines for about $30. A pedicure is $45, and $55 will get you a 30-minute massage. Now, they are actually open on Sunday on Mother's Day. The owner says they're almost booked for that weekend, this weekend, but they do have a few spots left for last-minute shoppers.
A lot of husbands, but they come a lot near the end of the week also, we found. So yes, they come in a big line by the end of the week.
Coming up in the next half hour, we'll show you 4 unique gift ideas under $30 if you want to get your mom a little trinket that says you've been thinking about her and makes her feel special. I know I would like a massage if my husband, which he's not up, so it doesn't matter. But
I know. Hopefully Randy's listening,
yes.
Or just sleeping in. I think that sounds like a great gift.
I think that's the big
anything.
thing. The time, yeah. Just take the kids for a few hours.
Is it some gene that you guys get when you have a child that you, oh no, I don't want anything for Mother's Day?
No
I
kidding.
think that's something that you get after you're pregnant. No, don't get me anything. It's
what do you
okay.
really want, Brooke?
We want them to buy us something though without hinting around.
So if Brooke's husband is listening, you want to sleep in on Mother's Day.
Sleep in,
okay.
breakfast in bed.
And some kind of gift.
Okay, I don't know, anything. Well, we are just 3 days away from Mother's Day, and you don't have to spend a small fortune to make mom feel special this year.
All right, most of us guys probably haven't taken care of this yet, but Channel 13's Megan Ruther is here
Megan's here
to help us out. Mother's Day ideas on the cheap, right?
Right, last minute ideas, and actually you don't even have to spend a dime if you want to make her feel special. Give her some time alone. We also heard from some moms earlier in the newscast, and they said some artwork. I know my son made this for me last year with a little bit of help, and that really made my special Mother's Day. The moral of the story is you don't have to spend a lot to make mom feel special. Todd Cross at Trieste in West Des Moines showed us 4 unique gifts under $30. He says this $30 bracelet is popular with moms of all ages. It's made of reclaimed silver and has an antique look. For the green mom, you might want to check out this unique handbag. It's made of grass and sells for around $20. As for personalized gifts, you can't go wrong with a picture frame. Just make sure you include one of your favorite photos. Cross says these address books are also very popular. I know Jerry Ann said that's what she did for her mom. You can personalize it by filling in family and friends information.
A lot of the items that we have here are kind of look like something and stuff that you would have spent hours trying to find, and of course everybody wants to make their mom feel like they're special.
and that's the goal. You can also make her feel special by giving her a little time to herself at a spa. You can get a manicure for around $30 at the West Glens, or the spa at West Glen, and that's what moms tell me they really want, a little pampering and time alone.
I would like a couple hours to myself. That would be great. Breakfast with the kids and my husband would be nice.
And Pat, that of course is your sister-in-law. I thought we caught up with her at Raccoon River Park with some other moms, and I thought I'd include her so you can pass that along to your brother. She wants time. She also mentioned she would like a massage, so that would be something you could tell your brother to get her for if he wants to spend a little money on her.
Pass the information along, Pat.
Yeah,
Oh, that's cute.
He was I don't know, maybe looking for some ideas. I think he already had some plans. So
okay.
Yeah, he's on top of this stuff. He's got it. He knows Mother's Day is important. So.
Good.
All right, thank you, Meg.